Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review, to another review for Star Wars The Clone Wars. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Siege of Mandalore, so episodes 9 through 12 of the final season, season 7 of The Clone Wars. And, this is the final arc of The Clone Wars. So yeah, and featured episode 9, Old Friends Not Forgotten, episode 10, The Phantom Apprentice, episode 11, Shattered, and episode 12, Victory and Death, and was written by Dave Filoni and directed by Saul Ruiz, who did episodes 9 and 11, and Nathaniel Villanueva, who did episodes 10 and 12. So yeah, it was great. One of my favorite arcs of the Clone Wars. It just was so good. I'll be talking spoilers from this review, so spoiler warning. But I just love everything. Obviously, just how it starts with Anakin and Obi-Wan, follows them, and then Ahsoka comes back, follows both of them, and then goes off and follows Ahsoka for the rest of the arc. And the arc's mainly obviously about her and Rex, and obviously Maul a little too, and just mainly just them, and obviously how the first two episodes are really about the Siege of Mandalore, on Mandalore and whatnot. Definitely the second one. The second one is basically is all of that. Just that. Just see getting Maul, capturing him and whatnot. But I also really liked the battle between Ahsoka and Maul. Maul telling her everything, what's about to go down, and how Palpatine. Also mentioned Palpatine mentions Darth Sidious, but I don't believe he calls him Palpatine. I don't even know if he really knows it's Palpatine. I don't remember. Um, I already watched this episode like 2 weeks ago now, so yeah. I haven't rewatched it since, but yeah, and then just and obviously Anakin. Now he wanted to lure Obi-Wan and Anakin to Mandalore so he could kill Anakin. So what would happen wouldn't, and see, I like that seeing a person who is a bad guy, just doing something what really a good guy might do, and but obviously he's still wanting to do it for evil intent and just to better himself, and not really for the betterment of the galaxy. I just really enjoyed that, and also Ahsoka not believing it, which I'll talk about that more in a moment. But I just enjoyed all of that, and just all the stuff that goes down on Mandalore, and then afterwards once they capture Maul, and Ahsoka goes and talks to the Jedi Council, and the Jedi Council, and I'll see Ahsoka are keeping information away from each other, which of the Jedi Council kind of has suspicions about Palpatine. Obviously, Ahsoka, kind obviously doesn't have suspicions because she doesn't believe it, but kind of knows that maybe Anakin's kind of a problem, and both of them kind of keeping that information away from each other. And obviously, Windu, being the biggest culprit, being Mace Windu, shown very often that he's a dickhead, and and really in this moment definitely is, and just really shows the Jedi Council and how really obviously they lost their way and whatnot, and how naive they could be. So can't think of the order now. I just kind of obviously just playing all the politics and whatnot, and that all getting to them and not really seeing what everything that they really should have been. But yeah, and then obviously then on the Venator, they capture them all and put them in this like prison. Just took them to the Venator, and then Order 66 happens. It's great. That build up to that moment was also great. I really enjoyed that. And then obviously Ahsoka releasing Maul so that he can distract the clones and whatnot, so she could get Rex and remove the inhibitor chip and whatnot. And I also really liked that moment and just moments after. In in the final episode, obviously seeing Ahsoka, what not not wanting to hurt the clones because she knows that who they are and that that it's not them inside their head and not wanting to harm them. It's kind of like the good contrast to what we might see in Revenge of the Sith with like when Obi-Wan and Yoda return to like the Jedi Council. Just Yoda in general. You just brutally murders some of the clones. Like right when Order 66 happens, the clones who are about to kill him. And decapitates them both. So yeah, and obviously then at the Jedi Temple, they're killing all the clones they could see. I, I enjoyed that. And I was seeing Rex's thoughts on it and all that. And obviously then Sokka Frame all kind of coming back to bite her in the ass, and stealing the shuttle, what they're gonna try to get away on. I enjoyed all of that. But then then the ending was great. They bury because the Venator crashes because Maul destroyed the hyperdrive on this moon. And it crashes, and Ahsoka and Rex got in a Y-wing before it could crash. Well, Ahsoka didn't, but she had to run along like some with the debris in the sky to catch up to it. And, but to bury all the clones and whatnot, and then Ahsoka drops her lightsaber and then walks away, and then we see sometime in the future Vader has came to the moon. We see stormtroopers and whatnot, goes up to the vendor and sees all the clones, their graves, and finds Ahsoka's lightsaber and ignites it. Sees Morai in the sky, and this was a great moment. And I also during that scene, his red goggles, you can actually see inside them and see Anakin's eyes. I enjoyed that. It was nice touch, and kind of like in A New Hope, you can see through them and see David Prowse's eyes, which I enjoyed. But then that shot of Vader walking away, and then we see the clone trooper helmet in the snow with Ahsoka's marking on it, and the reflection. Vader walking away is obviously a great last shot. But yeah, the arc I just really liked, and just it just really had it all. It was great, and I really enjoyed it. And, also visuals were great, and the score from Kevin Kiner was also once again really great. And but overall the arc was just great. I just love seeing these characters. Maybe even some of them for the last time. Obviously a lot of the clones being the last time you probably get like this kind of story for them, and obviously Maul. Who knows if we'll really get a story like this with him again? Obviously, I hope we do, but obviously Ahsoka and Rex, I would assume we'll get more stories with them in the future. But yeah, I just it was a great arc, and just but yeah, my grade, I'm gonna give it an A plus plus. So yeah, but you could check out my reviews for all 4 episodes, just season 7 as a whole. I'll be doing a season 7 full review next, so you can check that out. And yeah, but I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.